What is up, YouTube friends? Today I'm making car coasters, so I thought I'd bring you along. This is a super quick and easy craft, and it looks very professional when they're done. I made these as stocking stuffers this year for Christmas, and they were a hit. And these are great for craft fairs. They're very inexpensive, and who doesn't need these? Everybody usually owns a car. The first thing you're going to need are these sublimation blanks. I got these off of Amazon, and I will link everything down below in my storefront. I got the neoprene kind of mouse pad material ones. They also come in ceramic. You're also going to need some infusible transfer ink sheets. I got these off of Amazon. It comes in a packet like this. These ones are called watercolor. I also have some Christmas ones. This is what I used for the stocking stuffers, and they have all kinds of patterns. And if you know anything about sublimation ink or transfer sheets, you know that they're very dull when you get them. So here it's a perfect example of the gingerbread man and the candy canes before and then after they're pressed. Now for the packaging, I went ahead and made some of these little cards in Cricut Design Space. I just put car coasters, handmade with the hearts of my enemies. And these measure 2 7/8 by 6 3/4. And then I grabbed some pretzel bags off of Amazon. These are 3 inches by 11 inches. You don't need them 11 inches long. There is quite a bit that folds over, so at least probably 8 inches is long enough. You're also going to need some heat tape. I'll be using my heat press today, but if you don't have a heat press, you can just use your normal iron. So first we're just going to take our sublimation coasters. I'm going to place it white side down. I'm not going to be too concerned about the placement of these coasters. However, on this Christmas one, you can kind of see that the reindeer aren't centered. If that bothers you, take some time to kind of place them where you want them. It does not bother me though. Then I'm just going to take a couple pieces of my heat tape and then just tape down my coasters. Now if you wanted to cut around here to save some of these little pieces, this is going to be waste, so that's just up to you. Now I'm going to go and take this to my heat press. Per the manufacturer's instructions, I preheated this to 380 degrees for 60 seconds. I made a few more off camera, so let's head on down to the heat press. So I'm just going to lay these non-stick sheets here just to make sure nothing sticks. And on my heat press, I can fit 2 at a time. So I'm going to put them so that the coasters are face down. And these transfer sheets come with a little plastic sheet right here, and you want to keep that on. It will not transfer without it. Now you do want to open up a window. It does get pretty stinky with this rubber material and the plastic. So do be cautious of that. Oops. So now I'm just going to press these for 60 seconds. Alright, 60 seconds is up. So we're going to take these off and we're going to just let them cool down completely. Now the fun part, the big reveal. I always love to see how bright and vibrant they turn out. Ooh, these ones turned out really good. Okay, that one was orange. Never would have guessed that. Maybe a little bit. Ooh, this one turned out really good with the orange and the hot pink. And a little bit of the purple. Now I think they all turned out really great. I really like this combo of the green and the purple. So let me know down below which is your favorite. Now to package these up, I'm just going to put a little bit of Scotch tape on the back of 2 of the coasters. Next, I'm just going to grab a pretzel bag, and these slide in perfectly. Just like that. So I'm going to get the rest of these packaged up, and I'll bring you right back. Alright friends, I do have a few more left, but I ran out of the little cards, so I need to go print some more off. And now I just want to tell you about this little Munbin thermal printer. I got this off of Amazon, and it is great. This is not sponsored, but if they want to, go for it. This is a Munbin RW411B, and this actually connects to an app on your phone that has a whole bunch of different pre-made stickers. Now I just happened to run out of my thank you so much stickers, so I'm going to print some more here. So here is the one I'm going to print, and there are all kinds for all holidays, special occasions. They have QR codes, ingredient lists, all kinds of stuff on this little app. I just love it. I've made so many of these stickers since I've got this little machine. And of course there are different sizes and color labels that you can get. These are just the ones that I've had. So I made some Merry Christmas ones. I love these little to from ones. Here's some that say Joy to the World. You can also upload your own logo, which I plan to do with my Scrappy Patch logo, to print off your own personalized stickers that way. So I'm going to need 12 stickers. So I'm just going to boost up my quantity to 12, and they're going to print on demand. Just like that. 12 stickers and no ink. Like I said, this is not sponsored, but I think every craft room could use one of these little printers. I love mine so much. So now I'm just going to take one of my thank you stickers. I'm just going to fold all the extra to the back and lay my sticker. Look how cute and professional that looks. I think these ones turned out really great. They're really bright. Well, that's all there is to it for this one. If you feel like it, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.